While this video in itself has little to not little to practically nothing to do with what I usually do a tirade on when it comes to the animation department, i.e. the Vic Mignogna case, not this time. Normally when I come on here I do a tirade on the anime community, mostly for the Vic Mignogna case. But not this time. This time, lately over on Facebook, I've been doing a bit of a back and forth with one particular voice actress. Let me run down some of her roles, and you'll probably guess who it is. I mean, granted, it is in the title card, but for those not familiar with her, she's most synonymous for characters such as Lissa in Fire Emblem Awakening, Tina Armstrong in Dead or Alive's Dimensions through 6. Dimensions is a 3DS compilation port of condensing of Dead or Alive's 1 through 4, just as a heads up. Pauline in basically every Super Mario game, predominantly the spin offs since Odyssey. Saber in the very first iteration of the Fate series, Fate Stay Night. Amy Mizuno, aka Sailor Mercury, in the Viz Media cuts of Sailor Moon, and probably her most famous role, or infamous, depending on how one views it, Sakura Haruno in Naruto. If you haven't guessed, I've got a bit of a beef with Kate Higgins, but mostly due to her stance on the quote unquote peaceful protests going on in California right now, which in truth are nothing but violent riots basically being operated and manipulated by Antifa and acolytes that are deep in George Soros's pockets, and the fact that Governor Gavin Newsom refuses to let the cops do anything about it. And Trump is basically on the cusp of bringing the military into California to round them up and then ship them out. Higgins, in my view, I'm going to be blunt. I mean, granted, this may be the case with the majority of voice actors if they're hardcore political leftists. Kate, I'm going to be honest with you. Rip the scales off your eyes. Seriously, how many VAs on the dub side of anime drank the woke whiskey? Kate is just one of many of them. I'm not going to lie about that. That if the crap she's been spouting on Facebook that makes me slam my hand, slam my palm, do this. Is enough to make me go off the handle like this. Something I haven't done towards any anime voice actor for that matter in a year and a half or thereabout. But again, I do want to stress I am not doing this on Vic's behalf. I am doing this on my own behalf, and it's not even aimed with him as the topic. It's basically what's going on right now in California. That is the main thing that draws my ire to her. When she posted the address of the State of the Nation, where she said, and this is yesterday, I quote, "Thank you, Governor. Trump is a horrible president." I snapped back saying, better a president like Trump than the scumbag running California Newsom. Scumbag running California. Newsom should be incarcerated for the suffering he's causing by turning a blind eye to these violent riots. If you saw the quote unquote peaceful protests or summer of love shit from 2020. You know where I'm going with this. And that was just one of her more recent posts that got me a little upset. Now, granted, that was just my witty but honest retort at what she said. And it's basically me saying, "Bitch, how much of that whiskey have you drunk to make you this gullible to believe the crap the mainstream media is a part of?" Granted, I'm also not certain how many in the community are deep in George Soros's fucking pocket and to endorse this crap. That's my question. That said, that's all I need to get off my chest with this one. I mean, look, up until this, as I've never crossed paths with her, Kate and I have never had any beef. But when you decide to make pork from something that is legitimately concerning and then try to turn a blind eye to it, no amount of self indulgent rhetoric can cover up what's going on. With that said, that's all I can say for this video. It's just something that's been on my mind the last couple of days, weeks. And I've been trying to put together how to basically call Kate out on her bullshit. Nothing more, nothing less. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Mets2128. I usually don't like doing these kinds of videos, or at least don't like doing them as much as I used to do them. And this is one of those exceptions to the rule where I feel like I needed to get this off my chest, at least over the last 16 months, 16, 17 months. Goodbye and good night. Bang.